I'm in my bedroom sitting on the floor with the door shut. The kids are in bed, and I did not record a vlog for today because I have felt very overwhelmed this week with so many different aspects of my life, and I just felt like I wanted to just be with the kids and Joel and Ellie and my mom and dad. We went down today and I cut my mom's hair. The kids played outside all day. We didn't even allow them in the house. We all stayed outside in the shade, had popsicles, and usually we have all the fun, and then when it's time to go home, my dad gets home from work and so he kind of misses the party sometimes. But today we were there until my dad got home, and I haven't even really talked to my dad a whole lot about anything, and he just kind of pulled me aside. We went inside while Joel was getting the kids all loaded up in the Suburban, and he just gave me a few words of encouragement, and I don't even know, he just kind of knew what I needed to hear, and I was really grateful for that. Without getting too religious on you, basically he was telling me what I already knew. I just needed a good reminder. Just love each other, forgive each other, and love each other. It's not our job to judge anyone, to you know, be hard on ourselves. Like, it's just forgive each other and love each other. And I just feel like everyone, no matter what your circumstance is, to take that advice. Like, I just felt like that was just really needed, and I was really grateful. So while I was cutting my mom's hair, we were looking at her hummingbird feeder, and I love hummingbirds. Olivia loves hummingbirds, and I think my mom loves hummingbirds, and we were looking at her little hummingbird feeder in the tree, saying how pretty it was, and she's like, oh, just take it, just take it. No, Mom, I'm not taking your hummingbird feeder. Anyway, I got in the car, and she had slipped her little hummingbird feeder into my purse. I just think that's so sweet. And now, anytime, I'm gonna hang it in my little tree, and anytime I look at that, it was gonna remind me of the sweet words of encouragement that my dad gave to me. And I don't know, it just makes me love hummingbirds even that much more. I don't know, I'm excited to put it in my tree. So as we were leaving, we were all starving and hungry. We had to make a stop to run an errand, and then there's a place called the Pizza Pie, no, I was gonna say the Pizza Pie Cafe. We like that place too. We like our pizza, what can I say? That's kind of embarrassing. Anyway, we went to, someone's coming in my room. But
what you laughing in here at?
Myself.
Oh, well, that's good. I gotta run and do the checks.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's asleep right now,
okay.
So I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just gotta go do church stuff. So what I was saying, we went to the Ogden Pizzeria. We went there a handful of times when I was younger, and we just really like it. Joel had never been there until he married me, and then I took him there a few times. But so we were sitting at Pizza Pie Cafe, oh my gosh, at Ogden Pizzeria. We were sitting at Ogden Pizzeria, and Joel kept looking at the lady behind me, and I was trying not to like turn around and look at her because I could see her out of the corner of my eye, and I was kissing Lincoln, playing with Lincoln, and I wanted to look at her because I thought, oh, I don't know if she's like watching me, like, oh, maybe I should stop kissing the baby so much. And then I thought, no, I'm just gonna do my thing, she's gonna do her thing. And then Joel said, Bonnie, look at her behind you. And I turned around and looked, and it was my Joel and I's choir teacher that we had all growing up. Her name is Mrs. Green, and we were so excited to see her. So we stood up, she came over and she saw the family, and she's like, I can't believe you two little kids in my class created this little family here. She'd been sitting there watching us have dinner. I'm glad I kept my patience with the kids at dinner. I have to these days. I have to watch myself because you never know if people even are watching you. Anyway, it was really good to catch up with her, and I did tell her, I said, seeing you right now as an adult, looking back at me as a stupid kid in high school, junior high, both Joel and I was speaking for us both, and I just said, I wish I would have maybe showed you how much I appreciated you. She was the best teacher, and she loved us. You could tell that she loved us. Thinking back, you know, you can, at the time I didn't even realize it, and I didn't appreciate her at the time. I actually played the piano for her, and my classmates, like I accompanied them on the piano while they sang a few songs, and that was a good experience. When she walked over, she said, "Hi Bonnie, how are you?" And "Hi Joel, how are you?" I couldn't believe she remembered our names. It was 15 years ago that we were in her class. As we were getting ready to leave, I said, "Joel, go up there and you get her dinner. You go up and you pay for her and her husband's dinner." And so Joel went up and he was paying for dinner, and Olivia was kind of wanting to know who this lady was. And I said, that was my singing teacher, my choir teacher. And I said singing teacher because that's what Olivia really wants to do. She loves singing, wants to be in singing lessons. And so when I told her that, her jaw dropped to the floor, and Olivia went back over to her table, gave her a huge hug, put her arms around her neck, and told her in her ear, I want you to be my singing teacher too. And Mrs. Green just started bawling. She thought that was so sweet. Anyway, so Joel came back from paying for dinner, and he said someone had already bought our dinner at the pizza place, and he didn't tell me that till we got to the car, and I said, "Who paid for our dinner?" And that's what he asked. So he asked the cashier, he said, "Who paid for our dinner? Was it a table?" Because I thought, did Mrs. Green get to ours before we got to hers? And it wasn't. Someone, he said that he thought it was someone that worked there. So someone that worked there got our dinner, and the only thing that I can think is if maybe they watch our videos. And I'm so sad they didn't come and say hi if they paid for our dinner. And it's like, okay, we paid for Mrs. Green's dinner just to say thank you and sorry we were such turds to you when we were little. And anyway, the whole drive home, I just kept saying in the middle of nowhere, who would buy our dinner? That's like, I don't know. It was just so huge for me, and just, I don't know, it makes going into this holiday weekend. It's the 4th of July. I cannot believe it's the 4th of July. So we've got we have a really fun weekend planned, and I am just going to take a deep breath and just go into the weekend with a peaceful, happy attitude. There was just a few little things through my day that really, that were small, but that meant so much to me. And just the rest of the drive, I think I slept the rest of the drive. But the kids were happy on the way home. They weren't fighting. Like, that in and of itself was just the biggest awesome blessing there was. I don't have anything like profound to say. I don't know. It's just, let's just love each other, and let's just move forward with good attitudes. It's a lot of work to hold on to grudges, and just let it go. Just let it go. If you can't change it, then move forward. You can only do what you do. You can't control others. You do you, boo. Thank you guys for watching. I'm not gonna say this is probably really boring, because I don't know. I like watching these kind of vlogs. It's not a regular family vlog, so if you're here for the babies, sorry. You can watch tomorrow's video. I'll show the babies. Have a really good evening, you guys. Thanks. Bye.